I hope you're having a good day. You've had food, water, everything you need to do, everything you need to get done. Today, I want to get a bunch of Elytras. I want to start passing out Elytras to the server via the port. So we are gonna run around, get a bunch of Elytras, and then we are full-heartedly stealing the end ship. Make that a bit brighter. There we go. We're gonna take a little like Manica schematic of it, and then just copy-paste the ship into the port. The port is nautical themed anyway. I've already have a bunch of ships there. So why not save my time designing something and just literally remake the Elytra ship, and then I can also sell shulkers there. So there's a lot of wins, a lot of easy things, except for running around and getting stuff. But because last week we worked on the creeper farm, I now have a good supply of rockets. I can make powerful rockets. So we can just literally run around, get myself a bunch of Elytras, and then we can vibe and hang out. Yes, StreamCord, I know I am live. I am the one that went live. I am aware. I know the things that have been done. I am the one doing the thing. Hopefully there shouldn't be background noise. It's just painting going on, perhaps, maybe. They couldn't even start by the time I finish stream, so who knows. Also, important note. This background might change by the next stream. I'm gonna try and do that tomorrow, if not Thursday. I want to rearrange my room, and so I'm going to move from this corner to that corner. You can't see that corner. That corner. Yeah, about right there. Hi, I touched a dusty foot. Hello. Hi. You could barely see the fluffy tail. Oh, he's dead asleep. He did not care about me doing any of that. He's twitching his leg. Alright, let's get in. Is stream capture? Stream capture is? Game? It's still on Bedrock from us messing around last time. There we go. I am already out here in the end. I usually keep my render distance pretty low, so I'm gonna have to turn that up just a little bit. 10 shouldn't be too bad, and it should let me see a little bit more. Hopefully. I don't think... I'm gonna turn off Voxy should be fine. Last time I did this, it was kind of laggy, but I was also running a VTuber then. So we will see, we will find out. I'm gonna try and keep note of these as we go through. I do have a little Explorer compass, but we are fairly close. There's a city right over there, and I have a feeling it's just gonna point me right back over there. So we're gonna run around a little bit, and then in city, just normal end city. No, it's still trying to point me back over there. So we're just gonna run around and vibe and enjoy the beauty that is nullscape plus my shaders. The shaders do make it fantastic. Okay, good. There are plenty of these. Lilac was looking for some glowstone. Like, I know there's a nullscape biome that has them. I know there is. Dusty just did a big flinch. Hello, Dusty? You good? Yes, we good. I believe when I was looking through and trying to find this biome, the lore behind it is it's magnetic lightning causing these huge glowstone forks. I always called them trees, but apparently they're just meant to be like huge aftershocks of lightning that have literally burned the ground. So cool. I love nulls. That's just a moon. That's just a tiny moon. Nom nom nom, delicious cheese. And bunch of pebbles. That's now 1,500 away, so we should be fine. Search for something random. End city. This one, 1,000 away. And so we can just, because of the glory of the compass, I can just run around and grab a bunch of Elytras. Hopefully, as long as there actually is an Elytra there. Why am I getting particles of rain sometimes? I think it's not quite loading right. I need to try and get a few people to run and do this with me. Because we do have looter. So normally this would be a really annoying thing to go get a bunch of Elytras. But it's individualized loot, so if we have 3 people going and we go to 3 different end ships, we actually end up getting not 3 Elytras, but 9. 9. So it ends up being way better long term. Everyone's been able to go to the exact same end ship since we opened up the end. Is this? This is you. This is what you brought me to. Oh yeah, I can use the grappling hook, and my phone is going off when it's not supposed to. Leave me alone. I still have data on. Ooh, I was outside earlier. My hair's probably still flat from that. I've taken to pretty much every day, if I can manage to, unless I get too busy to do it. Pretty much every day, about like 4:30, 5. I just go chill outside for a little while if I can, just read. Otherwise, I'll read for a little bit is what usually happens, and then I'll just chill out, literally just exist for an hour. It's fantastic. Excuse? Oh. Leftovers. Did I pick that up? Yeah. And there's one med boy up there. Excuse me, please. I finally fixed my flashback. I think I literally just had a backported version and it finally decided to fix itself, so I can use that now. I haven't had the time. Every time I've gone to use it so far, it's like, I need to get this video out. I'm trying to do this thing. I don't have the time to deal with this. But I've been getting better about my process, so it's not a super big concern either. Also, I realize I usually before streams I'll pester my mods, and I'm gonna piss them. There you go. Piss the pumpkin plush. See if they decide to come join. Oh, where am I? No, it's literally the one that's right there. That's what the compass is pointing to. The hey, it's a mineshaft. The horrid thing that didn't help me at all. I just want Elytras. I don't even want them for myself. I'm literally trying to pass them out for free to the server. I was gonna talked about the port like it was gonna be a shopping district, and I've just treated it as pure communism. Literally just making farms. Okay, here's the farming district is what it now is. And I'm still planning on making more farms. I wanted to add a spider farm to my house, and I realized that's actually probably gonna be useful for a lot of people, and I have no idea how I'd add that to my house. So now I have the idea of adding it to the port and treating one of the ways you can spawn proof or like spider proof a spider spawner, because they will just climb up and get stuck everywhere and it makes the spawners really freaking annoying. You can use iron bars, which they can't climb up, to help that. Hello, Bookish! Hi. How are you? I want to build a spider farm that's literally just a bunch of iron bars and pretend it's like a fish bag, and then put that at the port. In city, we are collecting a bunch of Elytras for the 60. Oh. I mean, it'll have loot. I just want to collect Elytras for the server, and also steal an end shipped, but I have yet to actually find one. Or find a place that actually has an end shipped at all. Not good. Oh no. Yeah, I want to just do fun whimsy designs for my farms. Words. I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling too good. Lurk out if you need to, or hang out if that's what you need to. Oh, I forgot, you stupid thing. You're a butthead. For no particular reason. You suck. You suck. I've been interested in how the ritual bloodcraft in blood sacrifice in Skycraft works. Ooh. Where? What? Let me down. Let me down. No. Well. Let me down. Thank you. No. No, 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 no. 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 Thank you. Please get out. That all? Outside? Where? Oops. It's a shulker outside. Is that the one? Where? Oops. Oh, you. You is the one. Get my looty first. Diamonds, sure. I care honestly more about the saddle. Shulking? Okay. That's from one of the archery things. Knockback efficiency. Where? Here. Hi. How are you? Leave me alone. Thank you. Where? Oh, you're all the way down there. You suck. You being a meathead. Essentially, it's a regeneration stone and a pistoned weapon of some kind. Probably endless arrows. And they continually heal and bleed the mobs you put it in for ritual bloodletting, which you can use to play with mana and magic. Ooh. You suck? Where did you even go? Oh, they're already okay, so there's no point in staying here. They're already respawning. We carry on, carry on. I know there was a way in one of the SMPs I watched. They had an enchantment that every hit gave you XP and another dummy mod. So you would just hit the dummy and get endless XP from that. I've been tempted so many times to add that to Amalgamation, which, if you don't know, literally the entire thing runs on XP. You use XP to level your character. And I've been so tempted to add it. I don't know what gave the, like, it was like a lapis sword or something. I don't remember. I do not know. Oh, pretty crystal peaks. Pretty pretties. Oh, it's the end version of the abandoned nether portal. And it doesn't realize it's supposed to be looter. Thank you. Golden apples. I will take. New place, please. Pretty please. Pretty please. 500 this way. Thank you. End gateway right there. These are gorgeous. I love these biomes so much. I wish it was worth it to base in the end, because I would base here, but I'd always forget that I can't sleep. The first episode of the channel I saw this on was posted 9 years ago. Tiny Crow Friend has taken a critical hit in the H box. Ooh. Oh. And I'm taking critical hits. Ah, leave me alone. I accidentally hurt the Enderman. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're fine. Is there another? Yes, there's a... Hey, is that an Enderman? Was that a... No, that's another Endermite. Oh, did you just now realize that I accidentally hit you? Oh, it was all Endermites. Thank you, Nightbot. Gunpowder. I mean, I have the farm now, but I'm still gonna take it. Wait, I wanted to check this, because I thought it'd be funny for the words. I love to have words all the time. I love words. There's a diamond in there. I thought it'd be funny for the spider farm to, on the side, it's be like, oh, it's snake and spider stew, and that's what's selling the spiders, and I'm gonna have the spiders drop into a cauldron. But I have no idea if there actually is any uses for spider eye aside from fermented spider eye, because I know there is fermented spider eye uses. Stonka! Fermented spider eye block? Okay, thank you, Better Cutter. That's great knowledge. I love that. Finally a ship! I just watched that movie the day before yesterday. Hell yeah! I don't know why it was in my brain. Maybe because I had the song playing recently. I don't know. I don't know why it's in my brain, but it is in fact in my brain. Can you not? Oh. Well, there I go. No! No, no, really no, really no, really no, really no. I mean, at least I'm not fighting with the Skrillet this time, the Skriddle. I'm fighting with the other Skriddle. Let me out, let me out, let me out. That's probably what exacerbated my problems at the end stronghold. Not only were they multiplying, but they were respawning. Scrying. I don't know what that does, but I'm taking it. I need to look up what all the enchants actually do. What do you use fermented spider eye for? Uses. It's literally just potions. Uses for spider eye. You make the fermented spider eye. And also potions, and also a lovely eyeball. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Better Cutter. You are great. I just love that that exists. I'm half tempted. I do want to steal an end ship. I don't... This is probably a pretty opportune area, but it's also so high up. Because I need to steal all the blocks. You've already respawned. You suck. I need to go in the config and change, like, the respawn time. Because this is ridiculous. This is redonkulous. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna... Is there anything for me to loot here? This one, maybe. Heavy, maybe. No, there is not. Yeah, that would have been the only one that would have had anything. Okay. Hey, this biome. Are we gonna find any dragon bones? First Minecraft episode of this channel that I watch is 14 years old. Ooh. I think I could say the same for me. Hey, there's the dragon thing. There's a dragon skelly. Wait, where's your skull, bro? I see your spine. Where's your skull? There you are, you pretty boy. Already an enderman spawning on your carcass. I apologize. I've been watching Green since before he joined Hermitcraft, which I know is a fair while ago now. So I think it'd be safe to say... What is this? That's a... Wait, hold on. Let me turn off shaders. No, let's reload. Turn them off. What? I have never seen this. They just casually threw this in the biome? Or is this a structure? Are these just casually existing in the Shadowlands and I had no clue? My shaders have broken most of the particles, unfortunately. And there's supposedly a fix out there, but it doesn't exist for this current version. So I'm just kind of stuck with broken particles, and it only exists on this shader, but it's my favorite shader. So I'm just kind of stuck. It is a predicament. This way. Fantastic. One of those portals are there all the time, just rare spawn. Alright, I've used this for a while. I have never seen that. I love that. Is there anything going on around here? Is that literally... It's the second one right there. Okay, I just haven't explored the Shadowlands, apparently. Because that's already a second one. 100%. Alright, cool. I guess. Just have a second one spawn in immediately after just to prove me wrong. That doobie streamer luck. All the endies are so weird looking from so high up. Absolutely. I love all the terrain though. There is this sometimes. But hey, it's better to have floating blocks in the end than it is the overworld. Every time I'm like running around loading in a world and I find a floating block, I'm like immediately I gotta get up there, I gotta stand out, I gotta take a screenshot. I can't remember how in the world I found this. I think it might have been one of my hardcore playthroughs ages ago. But there's a really old short, or it might only be a TikTok. It might be a short, but I think it's only exists as a TikTok. I captioned it, I found a hole that takes you to God. It was a cross-shaped hole that literally dropped down into her underground ravine. It was absolutely ridiculous. There we go. Do you have any? Is that it? That's it. Great. Lovely. I love to see that. I love to see that. I've kind of been going about this randomly, but that's fine. Where is Roman about? I've literally only gathered one Elytra. It's been 20 minutes. The background is fuzzy like those older block TVs from the 90s and early Y2K years. 100%. I broke my TV during an all-nighter. I used to have one of the box TVs. And the big boy. It was a giant old thing. Like a foot deep box TV. And we broke it during an all-nighter. Apparently I had been playing Minecraft on it way too long. And it just overheated and it refused to work anymore. So we just stayed on our phones for the rest of the night. I hope Axe remembers that. I hope Axerelia remembers that. I'm gonna have to text her later. But yeah, we broke the motherfucker. To be fair, I'd had it for years. And it'd probably been... I'm going the wrong way. And it'd probably been around for longer. Hey, city! Is that a ship? Is that a ship I see? There's shippy? A shippy for me? Ship? A ship, perhaps? This is a giant end city and it has no... you have no ship. You are... The ship is literally the only thing I need from this extra version. Have the current TV I've had in my room since 2018. I don't know how old mine is, because it was in my parents' room first, and I remember that being there for most of my childhood, I think? There's no chests in here. Okay. Lovely. It's lasted longer than the Xbox, I could tell you that. Because I don't use my Xbox a lot anymore, only for movies, because it has this lovely problem where it just decided, no, your controllers don't work. I have a feeling it's just something within the Xbox itself. But the controllers just don't work. I have gotten a brand new controller to fix this problem. It does not fix the problem. I'll take another scrying. I don't know what it is, but maybe more people would like it if it is a useful thing. Where am I going? I'm gonna go this way. But the Xbox has this lovely problem where you can use a controller for like 5, 10, 15 minutes max and it'll be perfectly fine, and then it just randomly disconnects on you. It doesn't matter if I update the controller, it doesn't matter if I update the Xbox, it is something just absolutely irrevocably broken. It doesn't matter what I do, it continuously has this problem. And once it starts, the only way to fix it for a long period of time, because you can unplug it, replug it back in, take out the battery, put back in the battery. I'm not even using battery packs for this anymore. I'm using actual just batteries instead of the battery packs. Sounds like an Xbox headquarters question. We've tried to figure this out. People have done stuff for this. This was supposed to be this was supposed to be the solution. I have fully reset this Xbox and it didn't fix it. I have logged out everything and it didn't fix it. It is something just irrevocably wrong with it. Yeah, I'll take that one off. Oh, there is a little bit more to this. Okay. There's a tiny bit right there I could steal. Steal? Yoink. Yeah, I'll take some coast trims. Repeating? I'll take that. Always want me some books and paper. And city map, is that the one I just went to? 6,000... 6,440. Which way? Which direction? I don't think I've gone to that one. 6,192,448. Waypoints. 6,192,448. Buh. Save. No, it's literally the one we just went to. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. But yeah, it's just... The only way to fix it for a long period is to have the TV off for the rest of the day. At least a few hours, bare minimum. That's the only way you can. There is no other way to solve this problem. These controllers work with everything else. I can use these controllers long-term with my computer. I cannot use them long-term with the Xbox it came with. So it is absolutely an Xbox problem. I don't know. I don't have a lot of games on it anyway. I have more games on my PS3, physical games. So I only use it if I need a big TV to play a movie on or watch a show on. It came in handy when I was sick recently. I could sit back and watch Netflix. Watch Overlord. That was great. Hello there? Yes, 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 I know. You suck. Yeah, thank you, thank you. Please, sir, come in, come through. Just get rid of all these bad boys for me. Grappling hook. There's a curse of vanishing. No, thank you. I do not wish, do not want. Doink doink. I really don't need to grab gunpowder. That creeper farm, despite being subpar, still has enough going for it that I only AFK'd it for an hour or two while I was editing, and it had like 500 gunpowder in it. Granted, that's probably only like 5 stacks or so, 5-6 stacks. I think it's closer to 10. I think it's closer to like 10 or so stacks, but still. Considering that it was not made to be an efficient farm at all, it was just made for the whimsy, I think that's pretty good. And currently it's being used purely by moi, so it's running what it needs to run. Onion. I got my farm. I'm currently running out of egg sandwiches because I did get a bunch of fried rice. I have a shit ton of fried rice in backstock now, and I am so glad for it. And city, we haven't gone to this one. I do not think. I'm gonna rewatch this YouTube Let's Play before I go to bed and make myself cry. Alright, have a good night. Bye bye, bookish. Doink. Yeah, bop. Diamonds! I'm not throwing the diamonds. I need to... We need to go... 6,576, 1,600. We do waypoint 6,576, and then 1,600. Was that a negative 1,600? Negative 1,600. Yeah, because I've already explored that spot. There's nothing there. Can I just edit? Edit. I want to edit. You suck. I just want to edit the waypoint. It's supposed to be negative. Buh. Save. Where? Oops. That way. Got it. Do not need. There we go. Lovely. Buh. Buh. Also, happy 6-9. Thank you. Appreciate it. I'm very glad to be streaming on such a day. It'll forever be it. I've been dating when I do, like, different doodles and sketches. Hey! I don't know. Is this the one I'm supposed to go to? Yeah, this is... Okay, right. This is the correct one. Fantastic. Maybe I should go back to that one from before. And just build, like, a platform under it. Because this... A lot of these aren't going to be overland. This is kind of overland, but not really. Stop multiplying, you little rabbits. How are you getting all the way over here? Leave me alone! You know what? While I'm up here. Can I not? I'm not allowed to right-click waypoints anymore. See, delete. You suck. Where'd you even come from? Cotton Eye! I don't know what's going on. Let me go. I just want to grab the elytra and move on. That is all I wish to do. That's all is all I'm going to do. Doink. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna have to grab a group of people for this. That's not what I needed. When we hit an hour, then I'll call it there. And we'll loot whatever the closest... We'll steal whatever the closest ship is. Or if like we're almost at an hour, then I'll go. We'll loot something. Or go steal the ship. Ooh, hello. Big old continent. Hi, little end gate. Hello. Gorgeous. And highlands. Hey, another one. Do you have a ship? You got a ship? You do not have a ship. You have loot? For moi? No. Nothing in there. Is there gonna be anything in here? Yes, there is something over there. I saw the gold of a looter. I saw that. Oh yeah, that's just my own... I don't want to be in here. I don't want to be in here. That's why I didn't want to be in here, and it didn't even have anything good. And these guys are multiplying like rabbits. Please leave me alone. Thank you, Nightbot. Let me go. I want to break free. Get away. You suck. I'm just leaving this way. No, let me place the blocks. Okay, you suck. Boop. Okay. Moving right along. Boop. There we go. Zoom out, see where I've been going. Da-da-doon. We're almost all the way out here to the ancient city. Jeez. You know what? We can slowly head towards the ancient city, because that's a surefire way for me to get back. I'm going the wrong way to do that. There we go. That is a surefire gateway to for me to get back home. And we're almost getting low on rockets. There's a ship. Why are they all the way? Why are all of them out here? We've seen a bunch back to back. I think this would actually be a really good one to steal. I'm gonna have to kill the shulkers as we're running through it. Over and over, but... Yeah, you right here. Yeah, you. Why'd you... Why must you? Why must you do what you did? Nope. Thank you. And then that just leaves the one. No. No. Did you even... Oh, you chose like the worst. Oh. You suck. I merely wish... You suck. Let me. Let me. Thank you. Okay, it's already respawned. I'm gonna have to do this from a safe, supposedly, distance. Because what I want to do, we're gonna take Lightmatica, area editor, move to player, and then I'm gonna go in this third person, do AFK. Okay, yes, I can still see it all the way down here. This way. Yep. 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 I should probably just change this to 2000 then. And there we go. We need that to fully encase this. That is fully encased. It's gonna pick up some cores, but whatever. Yeah, it's just gonna pick up the cores. It is what it is. How did another one get down there? I killed that one. Oh, it respawned it in the same spot it died. That's why. Okay, I understand. I get it now. I'm not happy about it, but I get it. I am gonna keep the, I I am gonna keep the Enderman? I am gonna keep the Ender Dragon head as well in the design. Move it up as far as I need. That should be perfect. And then we can move this up. And that should be pretty good. It's picking up those few things, but that's fine. I should have brought a bunch of extra blocks to do this, but what? It is what it is. It is what it is. Selection. We're gonna name this End Ship. Set. And I'm not gonna do. I usually do manual origin. I'm not gonna do it for once. Actually, we could do. You know what? I'll trust this. I'm just gonna not do manual origin for once. We'll leave it as it is. Save schematic. There we go. And then I'm gonna move that there so I don't have to deal with it. I would like a platform underneath this to make my life easier. And I currently don't have any blocks, so thank you, Bonkus. Just collect a few odd blocks. Just enough, just a little bit. Enough to make a nice platform. Should be more than enough. I think I could probably get away with doing most of this with the Destructor Hammer, actually. And this course fruit actually gives me a perfect spot to do this. I was trying not to get hit. Can't those remove some of those? No. Please, I just... Oh, right. Powerful, very powerful rockets. I'm usually using baby rockets. This should be perfect? Yeah. Those are not. Out of here. Now, will the stupid shulkers let me do this? Probably not. The answer is a very probably not. But we gonna try. We gonna try anyway. We very much so gonna try. I love the grab. You know what? We're keeping the grappling hook. That might actually. I should just use the grappling hook to get back up. I need to actually remember to use the damn thing. You suck. You are very, very annoying. Did you know? Did you know that? How many are you gonna throw all at once? At least I have thorns. That is the one comfort I take. And feather falling. Although genuinely, the grappling hook actually could be really useful for this, for me running around and getting going up and down. This is one of the rare instances where I can actually seriously use the damn thing. I'm not sure it would have been better or worse if I did this above a ravine. Because then I wouldn't have anywhere to fall underneath. I did pick this area because it was just easier. But also, I am just building another platform. It is what it is. It is what it is. And I still need like another block or two this way. Don't you even think about it, sir. No. I forget. My first person thing sucks for this. Where are these? There we go. Thank you. I love and hate my first person thing because it's horrid when I'm shooting and I'm using the bow. But it looks fantastic for just about everything else. I can't also build down very well. That is not a thing I can do. Because it just blocks my vision so horridly. Don't even think about it. Don't even. Yeah, you right there. Don't even. How many are you gonna shoot at once? Well, that ended up being rather useless. Get away. You idiot. Thank you. What? Why is there one right here? Did you multiply? Did you multiply? What happens if I destroy the block that they respawn on? Because this guy always respawns right here. That one was somewhere around here. I don't know what it does when I do that. I never actually grabbed anything from this. I was too busy doing everything else. Well. Diamond grab. It has Curse of Vanishing, though. Phasing. Shulking. It's like hard-coded. I want to drop the extra blocks, but I know that's not what we're doing right now. I barely can't reach you. Come on, open back up, buddy. Thank you. You suck so much. I'm gonna see what happens if I remove that block. Did you just respawn in another spot? I don't remember you being right there. Nope. Can this reasonably used as a jumping? Kind of. It just keeps respawning them if it can't find the block. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what I'm hearing? I think so. Ugh, you suck so very much. I gotta remember that exact spot. Don't you dare. Don't you dare multiply. I think it already multiplied. Yes, it did. Is it already multiplied again, or did it just respawn? I can't tell. Where did you even go? The respawning of shulkers is proving to be actually just horrid. Oh, you're right there. Okay, destroy you. Remove that. You suck so very much. Where are you coming from? What? Why? Why? Where? I never picked up these. I wish there was like something I could get that suppresses it. Do I literally just on stream need to change this? Because this is ridiculous. They respawn within a minute. This is why I was having such trouble in that stronghold. Because this should not be occurring. I want to do one simple thing. Just one simple thing. And they are definitely moving where they respawn. And there's already 3 again. Alright, we need to first see if I can even change the config for this at all. And then, if I can... they're already respawning. They're already respawning. Okay. Can I change this? Because this is absolutely ridiculous. And this should not occur. If it's annoying me, it's gonna absolutely frustrate the hell out of literally everyone and anyone else. Looks like we're gonna test how good the AFK is. Because I shouldn't take any damage. Yeah. Files. Config. Respawning shulkers all the way down towards the bottom. Is there? Respawning shulkers. Amount of time it takes for a shulker to respawn after died. 20 ticks equals 1 second. By default, 60 seconds. I'm just gonna... I want to add 2 zeros. I need to double check how long that actually is. If 20 ticks is 1 second, I want to make it 20 minutes. By default, it's 60 seconds. 12. So I need to do 1200 times 20. 24. 24,000. Should we do 10 minutes or 20 minutes? I feel like 10 minutes would be nicer if you're trying to burn through and get a bunch of them. 1 minute is way too much. They're respawning way too often. 20 minutes feels like too much and it makes farming them annoying. I feel like 10 minutes might be better then. 10 minutes is a good middle ground because I feel like 5 minutes is still too much. So we're just going to do 12,000. If enable shulkers which spawn from modded spawners will not be respawned after a death. Yeah, that's fine. And what we do now is I can just dismount from that. Exit, if it lets, thank you. And we're gonna... I was the only one on, so we're A-okay to just go ahead and stop. Welcome to me solving problems live on stream. Usually I have to do this off stream. We're gonna restart the server. So it takes the config change into effect. I do so much of this admin stuff offline. There's literally a mod chat we have in Passion SMP, and one of the VCs is named Muse losing his shit again. I'm losing my mind. Muse losing his mind again. I should just renamed it losing my shit. Honestly. Server marked as running. Is it loading? It did prep the spawn area. Okay, we're all up and running. We're all up and good. This is the glory of being the server owner. My problems get solved in real time. Okay. And now, they're gonna take way longer to respawn. Did that just create another one? Did you just create another one because you were trying to hit me? Yes, you did. You absolutely did. Where is this? Where is this mofo? Are we good? No, you're right there. You are literally right there. Thank you. Get me out. Let me go. I want to be free. I want to break free. Well, I got the hit off. Didn't do anything else. But I did do that. Thank you. Is there anything else? Yes, there is another boy in here. You suck so freaking much. Okay, so now we fully understand why I struggled with the stupid stronghold so horridly and why it felt like they were multiplying like crazy. They weren't. They were respawning like crazy. So I suddenly feel very vindicated for surviving that long. Because we were in there for like an hour. Or not an hour. I think we were in there for a half hour. And the fact I survived in there with such shitty with such a shitty weapon that wasn't fully enchanted and was doing absolutely horribly. I'm feeling pretty vindicated now. I'm feeling pretty good about that. It's like the first time I played Undertale and I didn't realize I had accidentally put it into hard mode. Because I did that. And I'm like, huh, this is a little more difficult than I thought it'd be. And then I got to the end, like, I just want to mercy you, Tor. I don't care. I don't want to kill. I'm trying to get the true pacifist. I don't want this. And then I finished the Tori boss fight. And then Toby came on and said, thank you for playing the hard mode demo. And I'm like, okay, noted. Don't name myself first. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Don't do that. It puts the game in hard mode. Don't do that. I had no clue it did that. I did it for the I named myself Frisk for the shits and giggles. And that is it. I don't think there's any other game I've accidentally played on hard mode. There are games I purposely go to play hard mode now. But I don't think there's anything else I have truly accidentally gone, whoops, played hard mode. I did not want to do that. I haven't had the time to play my Skyrim Legendary. I need to get back into that. Where did I even leave myself? I know I was going around Solstheim. I have no idea where I left myself. I just got my... the last time I was on there, I streamed. And we had just gotten my house in... Or no, I've played since then. I have no idea where I am then. I know I went and did a quest, but I also finished that quest pretty quickly. I have not a clue where I am. Okay. Alright. I don't have a lot of time. We literally have 10 minutes to break down this thing. So, let's see how much the Destructor Hammer can do. I'm assuming that this is going to do a lot of the work for me. Hell yeah. It does not do glass, I do know that. It's annoying, but it doesn't do glass. Come over here, steal this. Thank you. And I'm gonna guess it won't do the end rods either. And everything from the ship is gonna go in the yellow backpack. How much time? Yeah, we're almost at an hour anyway. I only got 3 elytras out of that, but that's enough to start, like, putting stuff away. I can always spend another day or two going through and collecting elytras. I don't know if we'll do that for the next stream. I currently don't know what we're gonna do next stream. I do need to get bridges done. I've never finished that. I still want to do it despite me passing out elytras. Because it can be useful when you're carting around a bunch of materials to be able to run around with a horse. But I do need to get that done. I got way more focused on my base. And then I barely had time to get everything with my base done because I started late and it's a lot of stuff. Hectic. Very hectic. Those are the words I want. Just a whole lot of chaos. And I have a feeling it's just gonna continue to be. That's how it's been. That's probably how it's gonna continue to be. We will see. We will truly see. And should be the only items left that I can't pick up with a hammer. Give or take that. That might get... Destroying this block might get rid of the item frame, unfortunately. We're gonna find out, we'll see. It sucks, but it is what it is. Also, tomorrow's video is ready to go. It will be up at 12 PM PST. Sunday we did a build challenge. And I failed. So we were gonna do this stream without my glasses. That was gonna be the condition. If I failed, that's what I had to do. But the stream ended up being so short, I'm like, you know what, let's do it right now. And so we spent a half hour playing Terra Swoop Force without my glasses, and I won. I managed to beat it because I started reciting my shortbread recipe by heart. I was slightly incorrect on it. I said it was 375 when it's actually 350, but it is what it is. I did correct it in editing. Boink. Boink. Yeah, I have no idea. Does that get rid? Yes, it... I'm not gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Those are the words. Thank you. Those are the words I want. Give me that. I think we're about at the point I can just start fully destructor hammering this. I should have used the grappling hook for that. I have the grappling hook. I need to use the grappling hook. I should have used the grappling hook for that. There we go. I'm trying not to look at the ender boys. The destructor hammer is so good for things like this. This is easy as hell. I should have done another row over here, but it's fine. And before we leave, I'm gonna double check I have all the materials I should have. That is not... I am clearly, very much so, not used to having such ridiculous rockets. I'm usually rocking Flight 1 right now. Do this. There we go. That's all those blocks. And now there's just a few on the edges here and there. People are gonna come out and find this and be like, what the hell? They'll probably figure it out, but... But, that's fine. It's fine. We'll do this, and then this. I'm gonna stand right here, so hopefully I land on the chest. Thank you. Doink. And then the last one. Perfect. As long as I don't look at the ender boys. Give. Check the side to make sure I didn't lose any. Check the sides. We good? We all fine? We all dandy? We all cool? Okay. Flip down. I can't fit all that in my inventory. I want to organize this out so it's easy for me to go through and check that I have everything. Pretty please. Can I do doot, and then we do doot. Oh, I could do doot, and then it look nice. Fantastic. And then doot. That's secondary. Organize. What? Oh, okay. Y'all just respawned. Okay, cool. Let me leave. Let me leave you be. I need to check I have all my materials. Okay. Oh, and the endstone. Yes, the endstone as well. There we go. So let me screenshot this so this is easy for me to double check. Open that. This is gonna kind of cover up chat for a moment. There we go. I need to double check we have it all. So we're gonna go into the schematics, and you can click on material list down here to give you everything, and you can even click Ignore, because we don't care about those. Or the loot chest. That's all the items we need. So 8 stacks and 45. I'm gonna check. Let me mark up. 1, 2. That's not a good color to mark it. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 45. And then 2 stacks 47. Stairs. A stack and 33 pillars. 36 brick. 26 obsidian. 14 ladders. 7 magenta stained glass. 7 purple slabs. 6 end rods. The brewing stand has 2 potions. And the dragon head. So we have perfectly everything we need. To the letter. And a perfect time for the song to come on. Thank you, Matthew Wilder, so much. Did I ever go through and see if I could loot anything else here? Or did I literally hyper-focus in on the ship? I hyper-focused in on the ship. What do you know? I don't want anything else here. I just want to steal this, because they're annoying to craft. Is there anything else? Pretty please. Anything here? Yes, there is. Pretty please. Let me yoinkus. Shulking 2. I will take it. Thank you. Have a good one. Yeah, I already checked that. Is there anything here? Yes, there is. If I destroy this first. Yes, there is very much so. Excuse. Let me in. Thank you. Diamonds. Ending and long range. Can I combine? I can't combine it with the one I have anymore. But I can steal the enchant. I have all these. Wait, I have long reach 3. I just don't have the enchant. Oh, you suck. I do have an idea to upgrade the XP farm we have too. I feel like I have an idea for the cat house. I have a couple ideas roaming around my head that I've gotten down to paper, and I'm very happy I have. I got a fantastic. You know what? Let's start heading home. How far am I away from a gate or end city? That is the question. Yeah, for. Dude. Pop those in here now, dude. End gate? Is that an option? No, it's not. I suppose we're just gonna head towards the city, and if I find a gate along the way, I find a gate along the way. I'm so happy. I wanted to get just a journal to fully compile everything. There is a gate and also a city. Literally back to back. There should... This particular tower, there should always be... Yeah, something up here. I'm gonna have to deal with all the shulkers right there, but... Shulking... That's a really good pickaxe. I could give that to somebody. That is a fully... Literally a fully enchanted pickaxe. I'm gonna hand that off to someone. I'm trying to get Pumpkin on the damn server. If I can get him on, I'll pass it to him. Otherwise, I'll find someone who needs it. I'm gonna safely assume... No, there's not. Okay, you suck. Where's the gate? Give me the gate. Gateway. Thank you. And we could go straight on home from here. Click. East. Actually, we need to go to the port. I need to build the thing. Port. Can't teleport yet. I wanna port to the port. Thank you. Let me... it's just raining. You suck. I still need to figure out what I'm doing with that ghast. There's a bunch of jockeys down there. I need to find something to make them despawn. I wanted to get another journal. One, because I'm kind of running out on the one I'm currently using. Both my normal notebook and my planner, although I did get a backup planner, so that's fantastic. That's fine. I have like 2-3 days left in it. I wanted to get a commonplace journal to literally throw everything in. No form, no nothing. Just throw everything down, so I'm removing the blockade between acting and doing, And so I can just get ideas jotted down and I can come back to them later. And I'm so happy I found this for like 10 bucks on Amazon. It is 256 pages. And it's a nice blank sheet. It's got a it's not super flimsy. It's got a nice cover to it. And it's just nice blank pages with a pocket in the back. Does the pocket have anything? Pocket don't have anything. That's fine. But I've already started sketching down a bunch of ideas for the Psmp. I'm aware you can't quite see that. There we go, you could start seeing some of them. Just get them down, get them out. Doinkus. I really don't know what I'm going to do with the cast. I have no idea. I'm going to have to look around and see some things. Fantasy? Maybe look at some fantasy ideas? For some reason, my brain's going How to Train Your Dragon would be a good idea. We're gonna have to move that around quite a lot. One, I need to move up the layers so I can see the entire thing. That's the entire thing? Okay. We're gonna have to move that around a lot. Also, it's gonna look awkward in shaders, so unfortunately, it doesn't always render correctly when you have shaders on. I'm trying to think of the way I want to have this placed. I need to have this pretty low. We're going to have to change out those for these little holes for something else. Or I could have this just be at water level, so I don't have to deal with that. So let's start with that. We can go to schematic placement, configure, and now I can also change where it is. There we go. So that's how low we want it to be. It's starting to look like an actual ship. Now, technically I could fit it perfectly here. I'm more in the idea of putting it next to the cactus farm right here. Maybe. I can't really put anything out here because I put the Enderman farm here and I'm gonna have to spawn proof anything that goes over here. And I put it way too close to the port, to the waystone. Honestly, I think at some point I need to just yoink that entire thing and rebuild it right there. Or even better, like over there. I also put that too close. Those two are way too close together. I think that needs to be moved to right here. I do want to rotate it though, so it's not all facing the same way. Or I could keep it right here and rotate. Figure. Ignore entities, yes. Rotation. Slowly move this thing back to the position it needs to be. Something like that should be just fine. So it's a little bit far away. I have enough room to make a bridge up there. And that shouldn't be too annoying to get into. You look at it like, oh yeah, I can go right there for that thing. I kind of want to rotate it so it's back to back with the turtle shell farm. I need to do something with this little dock. There's nothing going on here. I need to do something with that. Am I okay with that? I would rather have it rotated. I would much rather have it rotated. Is that the correct way? Yes. I just need to move it back to the correct placement. Very, very, very slowly. Yes, right? One more forward. Literally one. Schematic placement, configure. Uno más. Thank you. I could make it a little bit closer, but I like that little bit of edge. So now is the fun of placing all this, and I'm also gonna have to run. Do I have my sponge on me? No, I do not. And I'll throw that pickaxe as well. I need to grab sponge! And then we can get started on this. East. East. At least almost some of the egg sandwiches from this. That is a very high positive for me. I still can't believe we're not actually that far into the server. I feel like oh, I want to get this thing done. I want to get that thing done. But we're not even 2 months in. Actually, we're almost 2 months in. The events are a little off because we had to push things back for this thing or that. But we haven't even had our second event yet. I need to actually do an at. I need to get that done tomorrow. Do an at everyone so I can check in. Hey, when do we want to do that thing? Because I kind of brought it up, but I realized after the fact I didn't actually do an at everyone, so it was just a random message that most probably didn't see. Doink doink. I have a lot. I need to fix these. Data incorrect. There's also another thing I could put on the grappling hook. Gentle touch isn't an enchant I could put on it so it doesn't break stuff. Because it can break glass, and I have broken glass with it. Blink. There are many things I need to do on the Psmp. I want to build the roads. I'm still working very slowly up to my base. I am enjoying going at it bit by bit, though. The courtyard was like an entire project, but it was just a bunch of small buildings, and I haven't even done the interiors of them. So that's still to be done. I need to go to the nether. Nether. Thank you. Where's my corner? There's my corner. This is the corner I go to. Just spam. Fun fact, if you place sponge in the nether, it just dries it. And then you don't have to waste fuel in the furnace. I can't remember when I learned this, but I learned it a long-ass time ago and I refused not to use it, because it is a great thing. I got really lucky. I learned it early on into doing survival proper. So I only started really playing survival like 5 years into me playing Minecraft? Because I've been playing it for about 10 odd years now. Or over, actually. Let me move this down so we can get rid of this. Oh, I didn't even realize this could be so annoying to get rid of. It's definitely gonna clog my inventory. It's fine. It is what it is. I almost want to see if Advanced Netherite is upgraded. Because it doesn't work. I just want better tools. I just want to get faster tools. Efficiency 5 Netherite should be able to instant mine most things. Especially if it's something like this. I just want to be able to insta-mine more blocks. Especially when I'm destroying things I've already made. It'd probably be easier for me to go boop, 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 and then back and instead of back and forth, back and forth. Give me that. Oh, I need to add about skeleton horse to my list, my notes. Check mounts config. Mounts config. Fantastic. As long as I have it written down, I can usually get back to it. The problem is bridging the gap and actually making sure I write it down, because I usually don't do that. And I need to do that more. But hopefully I get better and better and better and build that skill. Because it really is a skill. Especially when you're ADHD and your number one problem with your number one thing of ADHD is the executive dysfunction. Literally, that's the only thing that tipped the person I went to for my assistant. That's the only thing that tipped her off. Because I had such a huge problem with it, and that was the number one thing. Everything else was pretty fine. Little struggles here, little struggles there. If there was the pie chart thing of like, oh, the different struggles of ADHD, it's like, oh yeah, a little bit of struggles of communication, a little bit of struggles here, and then executive dysfunction would be... Luckily, it didn't actually take too much for me to get better about that. Very luckily. Let me move down to that layer. That's the bottom layer, right? Yes. Should be. And that wants to be... Okay, those are the course plants. This is the bottom layer. Okay, good. Good. I can put the sponges off to the side a little bit. I'm going to take these and throw them in there, even though they kind of don't need to be, but whatever. I'm going to grab down everything else first. And then... Yeah, that should be fine. And I can come back to the other blocks. And we're gonna double check. We're gonna sit here for a minute before I do anything. That's why. I am fairly positive the replay does not like the backpacks. I am fairly positive of this at this time. Because that network error is always about a large container. And I have a feeling it's just really freaking upset about these. Which sucks because I put all my items in backpacks. And I always have my backpack on me. So I have to find fun random... What did I even put my easy place? What is my easy place this season? What is it? What have I done to myself? Hotkeys. Easy place toggle, left alt. It was the obvious answer. It's the same exact thing I've done all season. Every season, actually, since I've got Lighmatica. Blink. The only time it isn't is when I'm on the amalgamation mod pack. What? Where have my words gone? Did I eat like a whole glob of peanut butter? What? What happened to me? What was that? Genuinely, what was that? I think it is... What are you mad about? Oh, it's probably mad because it's waterlogged. Let me get rid of my compass, because it tells me in the top right... Waterlogged... Yeah, it wants it to not be waterlogged. It's fine. That's fine. It's gonna happen. Is there... Okay, there is a block here that is not placing. You suck. Oh, I need a block there so I can do... Yeah. Yep. What? Oh, just that one. Just that one. I should have placed my conduit. That would have been smart. But we're almost done with this, and I don't need that much air. It's a tiny build. I'm not even doing it by hand either. If I was doing this by hand, absolutely not. I would definitely place down the conduit. But I'm literally doing this from a schematic. I literally hold down right click and it does it for me. It can be upset all at once, but it's fine. It really is. It don't matter too much. Doink, 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 and doink. Up a layer. Oh, I'm supposed to... Okay. Place all of that. It's so weird about where it wants me to place and where it doesn't. And I can't see half of this because most of it's being upset that it's not air. There we go. And then this block, and then it's mad about this one over here, rightfully. Just the wrong direction. Needs to be one direction, not that direction. And you need to be something, apparently? There we go. And is that also being upset about... No, it's also facing the wrong direction. So it needs to be that? Yes. The tiny text at the top right tells me everything I need to know. And then page up. Almost there. Please. Please, just place. Oh, right, those are the looter chests. I can't. I literally cannot place those. It's just gonna have to be upsetty. It's gonna have to be a little upsetty spaghetti about those. That's fine. This is what it is. And change this bad boy to be correct. They're drowned, trying to sneaky up on me. Is that the case? Is that what I'm hearing? Yeah, you, I see you. Ah, itchy. Yeah, you. Oh, it's sunset. That's a beautiful color. Take a screenshot of that. That's gorgeous. I almost want to make that my... I don't even... What is my screensaver right now? I do not remember. You'd think that's something I would remember, but I don't. What is it right now? Oh, it's just some random illustration. I will change my... Excuse me, sir. I will change my screensaver to the cookie. I said, excuse me. No. Back off. Thank you. And finally, we're in air. It shouldn't take too many of my sponge to fix this place up. Hopefully. I imagine it's not going to be a huge deal. It's not going to be. There we go. Sprinkles! I love that it still makes it a cookie, technically. They just got rid of a cookie. Only sprinkle. Excuse? You're wrong. You are not supposed to be that way. What? Is that? Oh, you are. Okay, never mind. Forgive me. You are correct. I am the wrong one here. Ever since I learned how to roll my R's, I became obsessed with it, and I have a feeling it's showing up way more in my speaking than I'd ever like it to. It's just too much fun now that I know how. I can do the thing. It's so cool that I can do the thing. How? Oh, those are just normal purple blocks. Okay. And so it stops being upset. I'm gonna move this back down. Thankfully, it's a really easy... Shut up. It's a really easy area to get rid of all the water in. Like, literally one more here. And another one right there. We're done. Cool. So now I can throw these back up here. Give me those back. And we can deal with that after the fact. And now this whole area is nice and pretty. And I don't have to deal with it being an absolute butthead. Blink. Oh. Let me grab the rest of the blocks for starters. Ah. There we go. Easy place. And we should have literally everything else we need for this build in my inventory now. Blink. And boop, boop, boop. Thank you. Yoink. I love building by hand, but at the same time, easy place. It's just easy. It just is. It's in the name. And it is very easy. It is nice. But I much prefer designing things in survival. It creates interesting builds purely out of, I need to finish this resource, or I really want to try and use this thing. Instead of long haul of me running to collect resources, it's, I seriously want this thing. I'm gonna go get the resources for it. Oh wait, I don't like this. We're gonna get the resources for this thing now. It creates its own problems. But they are problems I like to solve. They're very fun problems. You gotta find the problems you like to solve and do. That's just the solution of life. You gotta find the problems you're willing to solve. Happiness be a problem. Pick a problem you actually want to deal with. Oh, no. Get rid of easy, please. Blink. Now is it still upset? Why are you upset? Oh, it's supposed to be 0 and 2. There you go. You whiny little butthead. Blink. Literally just these stairs? Okay. Cool with me. I'm gonna assume those are in the correct spot. Sometimes it gets really weird and starts deciding to place things where you don't need to be placing them yet. I don't understand why it's only that one. That's purple. It's because the next layer. That's why. That would be why. Oh, right. You are annoying. Very, very annoying. Oh, hey, Dragon Head time. I love getting to do crazy builds like this, though. Because most of the courtyard showed up in a day. Honestly, I built majority of the courtyard in a day, and then did the roof and such. Roof windows details in another. And I just like that every time somebody comes over to my base, it's just more chaos. There's just more stuff going on. Every time you come over to the port, I just have a completely finished build done again. And I think it's so much fun. Oh, that was supposed to... No. No. Not supposed to be that. Well. Ladder. Doink. Doink. Nope. Well. That's a me problem. There we go. And Rod. Rodney. That's what the gas is gonna be called. I'm gonna call him Rodney. Can he be the gas? Is he gonna be like a, he can't be a shulker, but can he be a thing for the boat? I don't know. I do still wanna call him Rodney, though. I do like that idea. I don't know about anything else for him yet, though. What do you mean you're upset? Why are you upset? You're cornered, you're fine. You're just upset because it's not the exact corner you wanted. I want him to be facing north and be a corner, not facing west and be a corner. Yeah, you're fine. You're corner regardless. Doesn't matter. It really do not. It might matter for water, but otherwise it doesn't matter. It does not matter. And go up a layer. That one does matter. Those actually do. A doink. 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 I don't know what that is. I don't remember. It might just be a random block. I have no idea. We're gonna do the best we fucking can. A doinkus? No. Thank you. I can tell you there are still many other things we are going to be building at the port this week. You might see them by the next stream. It depends on what I can get done. I'm still going to be building an iron farm. I want to redo the iron farm we have. I talked about this couple streams back. I think it would have been last Thursday's stream. That sounds about right, anyhow. Move that down a few so I can do this one. But I think I have probably one of the best efficient iron farms you could do at this point. And I want to make a Zine for like info on iron farms and better ways to go about them and do them. And start building up like an information hub on the Discord. So we can, as I'm like learning all this stuff myself and coming up with fun ways to make my own custom farms, I can start... Dusty, you good? Just having nightmares. They are stressing out a lot from the renovations. I can start really collecting information on how these farms work, so you're not stuck following this one guide and then doing your damnedest to try and make it into a custom farm. You can just kind of go ahead and make that custom farm. Because I think that's a really cool thing to do, and you should be able to do that. There you go, boop. There we go. Are you gonna be mad about corner you're facing? Yeah. Yeah, you are. Oh, only that one. Yeah, whatever. Oop. What? Did I click? That one, apparently. Is that it? Why do I have extra? Why do I have 3 extra per pillar blocks? Okay. Oh, I see exactly where they're supposed to go. They got hidden right here. Give me that. Thank you. Boink. There we go. Out of the sea of pink. Load of schematics. There we go. Unload. There we go. Lovely end ship. Now time to completely dismantle it so I can make an entrance. I think this should be fine. I literally should only need to do this. It needs a few more blocks. I think what would be perfect is if I take these 4 blocks and then make them into slabs. Perhaps. I'm going to turn all of these into slabs and we'll see what we can do out of that. Hopefully. So I'm thinking maybe I can start it with the stairs. And then, I should have had blocks here. Is there blocks I can steal from anywhere? 4 blocks that wouldn't go unnoticed. Technically here. But that's only 3. I need 4. Here. Perfect. The perfect crime. There we go. And now you got a cute little bridge in. Does it look like the rest of the ship? Yeah. Do I care? No. Blink. Do I have everything I need to... Could I just make a couple shulkers right here? I could put barrels down. I kind of want to put shulker boxes down. Could put barrels. I'm gonna put a barrel down temporarily. And then... back. Boop, boop, boop. Oh. A doink, and a doink. And the reason we have a piece of paper is so I can put down a 3. Take 1. You do doot, right? Yeah. L. No. What's that symbol? Can't do that symbol. How does one do that symbol? I'm gonna copy paste something. Minecraft text formatting. Formatting codes. Section sign. Java Edition section signs may be used. I'm gonna copy and paste and see if that works. Does that work? Yes, it did! Oh, can it not do... No. Can I do both? There we go. I just had to do it differently. Okay. That is fine. We can do that. Anything else I want? Obfuscated? Okay. I'm not gonna worry about that. I have the color I want. Yeah. Just bold and green. That's all I want. Free. Take one. Huzzah. Nice. That's all I need to do this time. Oh, no, something we can do, actually. Hold on. I'm a liar. Something we can do. We can do. East. I wanted to also sell shulker boxes. And let people take some. Or shulker shells, more specifically. I wanted to sell out. And do a similar piece of paper, but limit it to, like, a stack of shells per person. Or as we're getting started, I might just limit it to take 3 boxes or something. I don't remember how many shells I have. That's a good question. Oh yeah, I have a lot of shells. I have a whole bunch of shells. And now we have even more. So we can actually make quite a few shulker boxes out of this. Let's start with doing... maybe 32? I can sell them in batches of 3s. That's fine. So we can get all of that going. I am going to take extra chests with me. 32, thank you. And I still need to deal with the sponges, so I'll stay in my inventory for the moment. I just want to do this real quick, and then we'll leave off. Also want to throw, I lost a crafting table somewhere. Alright, I guess I'm gonna lose another one then. I want to throw a crafting table and an ender chest in the ship as well. Probably next to the brewing stand would be the most opportune spot, I would say. Blink. Is the port. Thank you. I'm definitely gonna have to move that. Right now it's a decent spot, but as we branch out more and more this way, I literally can't build anything over there without it interrupting the farm. That has to be the farthest away from everything else. I need to take this and literally just plop it on the other side. Because anything else built here, it just doesn't work. It's not going to work out. We're going to pop one right there and one right there. And then... let's start off with like 5 of these chests. Boop, 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 boop. Something like that. Let's do this instead. And then I can't actually carry a stack. But I can't even carry a full 16. Alright. And I should be able to do the same thing we just did. Put a little piece of paper in and say, take so many? That's actually a surprisingly decent amount. So yeah, I'll probably do like, please only take this amount. There we go. Can't even do all that. Did I drop an item? Yes. Let's place one of them real quick. I still have way more shulker shells. I'm gonna run and grab more spruce wood, maybe? Are there any trees nearby? Because I could just make a bunch of chests real quick. Because I could sell... we're not selling. I could have panned out way more of these, actually. I can still make another stack of these. Genuinely. I know there's spruce wood down that way. There is kind of this way. I think we just need to fly down here real quick. and we should be good. And once I have the shulker stocked, then we'll call it a day. Which should be about our normal end time. Let me out! I haven't loaded all this. I need to load all this still. I forgot I still have a high render distance. I need to... We're gonna keep that up for a second. Because I haven't loaded any of this over here, and I kinda need to. That would actually be a little bit helpful. It's not a piece of it that's been loaded. Not a one. There's a geode over there. I saw that. There's a geode. It's not gonna let me see it anymore. Oh well. Because, well, what is that? Oh, it's just a wildfire. It's just a wildfire. Like, is that a structure? No. No, it's just a wildfire. It should be... we'll cut down a couple trees. I'm starting to run low on spruce wood a little bit, too. I say, even though... Knowing full well, I still have a chest worth of just normal spruce logs, not even plank, just normal spruce logs. So I keep having to go through spruce forest to make this or that bridge, this thing, that thing. Paths, the paths. Those are the words I need. Those are the things I have been doing. We're making a fair amount of chests, so I do need a fair amount of wood for this. That should be more than enough. And I'm okay with just keeping that in my inventory for a sec. There we go. And turn down that to like 4. It makes my game run ridiculously well, because I have a seemingly ridiculous render distance, but all of it is low-rendered voxy. And shaders don't really affect that as much. They can, but it's not nearly as much as anything else. So it works out absolutely fantastically. This should be a stack of chests, yes? Yes. And then we're slowly gonna crack through. I need to just put all of that in my inventory. Slowly crafting more. We're gonna put even more in here. Because this is gonna fill up all of these, I know that. Slowly move things around. There we go. And then move you lot as well. I don't even know if I'm gonna need to make... I'll still make another 16 and we'll see what to do from there. I don't think I even need that. 1, 2, 1... It's 4... I know it's 4 rows. It's 4 rows. 9 rows of 3, 27... Oh, no. No. I can absolutely still make another 16. Actually, 24 should be just fine. I can't hold all that. That's fine. And then I can make an exact amount for the last few. Yeah. Which leaves 10 more. 10. That's not 10. 10 more. Should be just perfect. We have the backpacks, but it's not the same as a shulker box. You can't put shulker box in backpacks. I just want to make them available to people, especially since I have a ridiculous amount. And I still have a ridiculous amount, even after that. So I need 5 pieces of paper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna put 3. Take 3. Yeah. I'm half tempted to say 6, but they're in rows of 3. I'm just gonna leave it at the take 3. If I put it at the end, does that change? Is it everything afterwards? Yeah. Okay, it's everything after that changes it. We'll do boop, boop, and then boop L. There we go. Blink. And then we can go to each of these and pop the piece of paper. It's not in the exact middle, unfortunately, but it is what it is. I could literally just pop another chest down, and then it'd be uniform. And then I could pop the piece of paper in the middle. I should... Granted, I didn't know how many I was gonna make. Then I need to also make another piece of paper. Whatever, it is what it is. It is what it is. The things I do to make things look good. Doink, doink, doink. I need to get like an inventory management additional mod. I know Misty uses... I haven't used one in a hot minute because one of the base keybinds is the keybind I use for pick block. R. And so it ended up annoying the hell out of me more than anything. Is that just a little bit extra or the perfect amount? I think just a little bit extra. Yeah. That's fine. Anvil. Another piece of paper. Then we do the fancy sign 2. Sign L. 3. Take 1. Take 3. There we go. Nice. So now, even if you look at the boxes, because we have Jade, if you look at them, it says free, take 3. And same thing over here. Free, take 1. Nice. Hell yeah. I just like making shit available for people. I'm definitely gonna have to move this, 100% I'm gonna have to move the boat. And I need to find... I probably need to just put some glass down here or something, because the turtles keep escaping this farm. And I'm not a fan of that. When they grow up, they have a tendency to kind of break through this little area because of the slabs. But I don't want to ruin the design, and I already ruined the design to make the farm work in the first place. So I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna touch it. It's fine. It is what it is. It is what it is. That is all fine. You can see the little platform I used for the creeper farm. I love coming back here so much. I love the roofs. I love this. I almost didn't do the deep slate, but I love it. I love how this has turned out so much. I can't wait to work on it more. I have so many ideas. I want to put the cat house right here. It's gonna go right here. I know exactly what I'm doing with that. I love this very much. Very, very much. It's so cool. I want to add more detail to it, but right now, it's still really cool. I love it so much. I love my bee farm. I love my candles. I love my base. I love my base this season. Alright. Also, it helps that now Mishmish isn't gonna escape because I have those there. He can still escape if he wanders out this way, so until then he's gonna stay inside the library. But once I can, I'm just gonna have him roam in the courtyard. I would love that. I just want him to roam the courtyard. That'd be cute. Or I could put him in Nightmare's stable. I'm not sure how Nightmare would like that though. Alright. We're gonna leave it off there. Let me exit the game. Twink. Alright. That'll be it. Next stream, I currently do not know what we're gonna do. It depends on what I can manage to get done tomorrow on the Psmp and also Thursday morning. I imagine I'm gonna be able to get more things done, so we'll probably either be working on the paths or be working on the next thing I need to do. At that point, if I get the iron farm done, it will be working on villagers, if I remember correctly. Yes. Villagers. Or maybe I'll figure out something for that happy guest. I don't know. There's something else I was thinking about putting at the port. Oh, the spider farm. Maybe the spider farm. Because I would like to have that. I need to have a source of string. But otherwise, I think that'll be it. Next stream will also probably feature a different background. I said earlier I'm going to move over to that corner right there instead of being here. So we'll have a very different view, hopefully. If I don't get it done tomorrow, I want to do that Thursday. Moving my furniture, that is. So I think with all that said and done, that'll be it. Thank you all for joining me. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Don't forget the video tomorrow.